Thank you. We've heard some fantastic ideas today, like mining asteroids, traveling to space, understanding the biome in the gut. I request you all to please come with me to planet Earth for a minute, and I'll tell you why. We have developed a technology that we believe will help save life on Earth from its current high rate of extinction. And I'm going to tell you what we're doing to make that a reality. We all understand the need to protect our environment and to monitor it. Just monitor it, say, from climate change, or to protect our $60 billion agriculture industry from invasive species. The thing is, we know that in order to do that, we need a lot of eyes on the ground. However, how do you engage people when they're simply tuning out? They're not paying attention. So we thought, why not we start with a game? We know a lot of people love games. So that's how we came up with Quest a Game. It's a multiplayer game that gets people outdoors, discovering, learning about. They take photos of the plants and animals in their neighborhood, and they submit the data, and they get rewarded for their data. And I tend to think of Quest a Game as something like Pokemon Go meets David Attenborough. The game is played by people from over 40 countries, and currently we are the largest daily provider of expert-verified biodiversity data in Australia. Unlike in Pokemon Go, though, however, our players are not searching for animated objects, which is fun too, but they're searching for real plants and animals, which is even funner. Why? Because they have to be accurately and quickly identified, and then, because it's a game, they've got to be scored as well. And this is a huge challenge. So what did we do? We built this backend system where we connect thousands of experts with global biodiversity databases containing 1.7 million species. And this technology allows us to accurately identify any known life form. And not only that, it actually rewards points based on rarity for the season, for the location. And it's based around our consensus algorithms and machine learning. Now, this is where things get a bit interesting, because till we developed this technology completely, we didn't understand the scope. But now we see that there's a huge opportunity for innovative products and open, untapped global markets. We've quickly started making money, which is important. And our organizations provide revenue in terms of those organizations that have visitors and communities to engage with their land, like wildlife parks, tour groups, campuses, corporations. And the product we provide is what we call BioQuest competition. And organizations have reported that since they've been using that, they see over 50% engagement, increase in the engagement. We also run University BioQuest. We have 100 universities participating in 2019. Each university pays about $1,500. If you're from a university, please do get in a team there. Now, we also have the schools market. We've released the Ranger Vision product, which is in partnership with New South Wales government, and it's in 1,000 schools now. Every day, a classroom from somewhere in Australia registers on the system. Now, we're also enhancing the gameplay, because at the moment, yes, it's good, but it's not great. And as part of that, we're looking at battle modes, AI, and most interesting, we are coming up with augmented reality integration. This is from a working prototype, a park in Sydney. You can see that the players' submissions from the past, they're actually represented in augmented reality. So if you're walking in the park and if you've got the app, you can actually see them and decide to own them, which involves doing power-ups in the game. But I can explain that later. So. Now, this is where things actually get quite big. As the game grew and as more submissions started coming in, we saw a lot of invasive species. And that's when we decided, and the governments began contacting us for biosecurity purposes. So we have a BioSmart program, which involves early detection and identification. We also now decided to expand the ability to earn the rewards to real world. So we're partnering with Data61 to work on a blockchain prototype and digital token system called BioCoin. You can go onto the website and have a read if interested. So by the end of 2020, we want to have millions participating in monitoring biodiversity and helping in a measurable reduction in the loss of biodiversity species. We have a great team. We've just won the Eureka Prize for Innovation. Our technology is the best in the world. I think our team is the best in the world too. And we are currently raising money, and I invite you to join me in developing this billion-dollar company while we save planet and life on the planet, really. So yeah, thank you.